Hey guys, it's Megs and welcome back to my channel. So on today's video, Hazel is back.
Hi guys!
And I just wanted to get straight into the video because today's video is going to be about how to get the best coverage from your foundation, whether that be the dearest foundation or the cheapest foundation, and how to get the best coverage from your products. So first of all, I would recommend cleansing the skin and exfoliating to get rid of all the dead skin cells, and so it's like a nice blank canvas. But we haven't done that today because it's just for the video purposes. But that's step one. But step two is to get a blurring primer. Now it doesn't have to be an expensive primer, but this is just my favourite from Urban Decay. It's the Optical Illusions primer. Now I'm going to do half the face as well so you can see, because I wanted to do it on Hazel's skin because she has obviously a lot of freckles.
Sign of beauty, you know.
Oh my gosh, this is so thick. I need to blend it in with my hands in a minute. But yeah, I'm just going to do half a face so that you can see how much coverage we can get from a certain foundation. So you can see that this is actually very thick. But I think because it's so thick, it gives you that coverage from it being so thick, because it's sort of got like a white cast, so it sort of like already conceals some of the freckles and some of the darkness, because I don't think my mum has bags under her eyes, but if you can see on this side of the face, I haven't put any primer, but she does have darker freckles under the eye. But if you can see, if you look at this side, now it does look quite lighter than her skin tone, but that's just the primer. Compared to this side, it's actually took some of the colour out, but I think it's actually made it smoother as well. But this is also like a blurring primer as well, so it's meant to make the whole complexion like one. You know what I mean. But I'm just going to take as well two of my favourite drugstore foundations and mix them together. And this is the Lasting Perfection foundation from Collection, and then the 123 Perfect from Bourjois. Now I find applying foundation with a brush, a flat top brush, better than actually using a beauty blender, because I think that the brush can easily distribute the product, and obviously the brush will only do what you tell it to, but I think sometimes the sponge may soak up too much product, where I don't think the brushes that I use, I don't think they use as much product up as a sponge would. Because sometimes, if you've noticed from maybe blending out your foundation, you may have seen when you're blending with a sponge, then if you tap in, you may see like, I don't know what you call them, like little lines like on your face that are curved from the sponge. So when people say they can't blend out using a brush, I just think they need to find the right brush for them. So I've just applied it all over the face with a flat foundation brush, but I love using, this is the Y6 from Morphe. It's the best brush ever to blend out any foundation. Now, I am using these foundations today to show you that you don't have to get the most expensive foundation just to cover all of maybe what you want to hide, whether that maybe some people don't like the freckles and maybe that's what they want to cover. Are you falling asleep, Mum?
No, it's just nice.
Super. probably will fall asleep in a minute, won't you?
Never on you, love.
I'm good because I can't have my
You're
model
making-
asleep.
You're making me look beautiful.
Alright.
What more can I want?
Only half of your face though.
That's alright.
I mean,
I'll
you-
just talk to
that
people on
sounded
my
so
left-hand
bad.
side.
Right, so as you can see, from when I've done my mum's makeup in the past or anyone else's makeup with freckles, it always does look like, I don't know, you always look not scary at first, but you always look very. That sounded so bad. You always look very
I
different.
look different because
I think it's because your freckles are so dark, the contrast when you put the foundation on is so different. Because if you look on this side, yeah, you can see some of them coming through, but obviously it's not as prominent as it was before compared to this side of the face. What was that? Oh, is it the box? It's alright guys, just ignore that. I've just got boxes everywhere because we're moving. And if you haven't saw my little vlog of the house, then go and check that on my page. But yeah, as you can see, we've got them. As you can see, from this side compared to this side, we do have a lot of coverage. A lot. So, I'm going to take the Too Faced Born This Way concealer and I'm going to pop that right under the eyes in like a triangle shape. And some people do like to put it down the side of the nose to contour and highlight. And then, oh, my arm is in like the whole frame. And then in the centre of the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, and on the chin. Now some people like to just like smack on the concealer to give them extra coverage, but because we've got, I'm trying to show you that we don't have to use concealer as well as foundation to get all the coverage, because concealer, obviously it's meant to conceal like what people see as like imperfections or like maybe the acne or the freckles or whatever, but I love to just use concealer to highlight. So that's why I'm showing you this, so you can get the most out of your concealer and your foundation. But I like to use, I don't swipe the brush at first. Maybe if I first applied it, I'll just put it all over the face. But I do like to use stippling motions. Just look up for a second. Thanks. And then I sort of like stipple and swipe at the same time, just as I'm going along to blend. Now if we can see, yeah, we can see a little bit of the darker freckles through the skin, but compared to this side, there is a lot more of a difference. Now, I just think my overall, I'm going to add a little bit of contour as I'm speaking. But, as I was saying before, this video is about, oh my gosh, I'm trying to do this like in the camera because I can't. There we go. Oh my god, I put so much on.
that looks cool.
I should just
Am I
leave it
done?
like that. But I did just want to get this video out there just to say that you can use any products to build up like sort of like a barrier, as I know people see makeup as a barrier, because I know people don't feel comfortable walking out the house without makeup on. Now if this was me a year ago, I would have probably a full face on, or as you know, I always put concealer on in the morning.
Absolutely.
And you know that. And if this was me a year ago, my skin was much worse a year ago. But if this was me a year ago, I would have the bare minimum concealer, bronzer, mascara, maybe brow gel. But definitely concealer, because I would not like to leave the house without a barrier on, as that was like my imperfections, my I wouldn't say acne, just a lot of spots. But come closer. But as you can see from using, yeah, we may have used a more expensive primer, but that's like sort of weighing it out, because I love the primer, the pore filling from ELF, and there also is a neutralising one. Oh my god, let me find it here. So I love this Infallible Anti-Redness Primer as well from L'Oreal, and this one is amazing too. And there is one from Maybelline, but I don't know where it is, but that one is also really good as well. Yeah, it'll be in a box somewhere because we're moving, so yeah. But just saying, the Last Imperfection and the 123 Perfect collection of Bourjois are so amazing. And even the Healthy, the one from Bourjois, I think it's red packaging, and it's like the Healthy Mix or something like that. That foundation is amazing as well, but I don't have that one. I've only tried it on other people. But yeah, I just hope that you get a lot. Mum, you look really small. Like, come closer. Come
You
into
do
my
shrink with age. Apparently.
Well, you literally just called yourself old there, not me. But I just wanted to say that you can get your worth out of your money. And I just want to say thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And don't forget to visit my Instagram. It's @MegasMoment. And all the other information will be below. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment. But yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Bye.